Garnett's origins trace back to 1856, when Drive George W. Cooper selected the site in what was then the Kansas Territory. The following year, the Garnett Town Company, organized in Louisville, Kentucky, platted the town and named it after its president, W. A. Garnett, a wealthy promoter who financed the venture. Early settlers, including a Louisville colony arriving in July 1857, built sawmills, flour mills, and dwellings, establishing the foundation amid the turbulent, Bleeding Kansas era of pro- and anti-slavery conflicts. Establishment as county seat and incorporation, 1858 to 1861. In 1858, the town erected its first public building, a schoolhouse that doubled as a community hall and courthouse, marking it as School District No. 2, the second in Anderson County. By 1859, Garnett secured the county seat from rival Shannon after heated disputes, and a post office opened under Dr. Thomas Lindsay as the first postmaster. The town incorporated in October 1861, with initial trustees including G. W. Eiler and Thomas Lindsay, solidifying its role as Anderson County's administrative hub just as Kansas achieved statehood. Civil War era and Underground Railroad involvement, 1850s-1865. Nestled in the heart of Bleeding Kansas, Garnett witnessed intense border conflicts, including battles like the one at nearby Osawatomie in 1856. Local men volunteered for Union forces during the Civil War, which disrupted Texas cattle drives and introduced diseases to herds. The town became a key stop on the Underground Railroad. The historic Garnett House, built around 1858, reportedly sheltered escaped slaves in its attic under abolitionist John Brown's protection circa 1859, highlighting Garnett's anti-slavery stance amid national turmoil, railroad boom and civic growth, 1870 to 1900. The arrival of the Atchison, Topeka and Santa Fe Railroad in 1870 transformed Garnett into a bustling rail hub, spurring economic expansion in agriculture and trade. The city upgraded to third-class status that year, and infrastructure flourished. A large Methodist Episcopal church was built in 1870, while newspapers like the Kansas Agitator, founded 1890 as a populist voice, amplified local discourse. By 1900, Garnett's population neared 2,200, supported by mills, stores, and the 1885 orphan train's inaugural stop, which temporarily housed children in the Garnett House before relocating to a Church Point 20th century development and modern legacy, 1900 present. Garnett continued as a railroad and farming center into the early 1900s, peaking at over 3,000 residents by 1910 amid Anderson County's agricultural surge. Historic sites like the Anderson County Courthouse, listed on the National Register in 1972, and the Shelley-Tipton House preserve its past, alongside cultural landmarks such as St. Rose Philippine Duchesne Catholic School, built 1947. Today, with a 2020 population of 3,242, Garnett thrives at the intersection of U.S. Routes 59 and 169, boasting trails like the Prairie Spirit State Park path on old rail lines and ties to notable figures like former Governor Arthur Capper.